Today is December 16th, and we have at least 15 days of winter weather coming our way in northern Florida. So I already moved the tops. I'll probably get the last green bean picked, fresh green beans for the year, and I'll put my little floating covers away because they won't save them from the cold that's coming. Well, there wasn't much, but enough to throw in some soup or stew. And I got one last cucumber. But I tell you what, those the floating row covers kept the deer away and the bunnies off of the plants. So it helped a lot. Today is December 28th, and we've had 5 freezes. And everything says, I give up. I will be listing my ginger for sale on the local online market that I'm at. It's ready to dig. I need to start digging up my African potato mint. It is ready now. The Turk's cap, they're done now for the year. They still, had blooms on them. I'm going to have to find some time to take down and trim the lemongrass after the 5 nights of freezing. I can finally clean up this mess. That freeze took everything down. I did get some raking done in section 2 before the cold came in. The cilantro looks so good. Didn't seem to bother it. My poor banana plants. And my tree marigold is officially done for the season. So I'll be chopping and dropping, and my plans are to dig it up and move it. Let's take a look at the cactus area. This one here was standing up. So I don't think it's dead. I'm just going to cut it though so the bottom can get stronger. A couple of big limbs come down, and some of them, but not the big pieces, fell over here. Look how the cold changed the color on that. But the other two look fine. Today is December 29th, and I'm going to dig up this bed. So this is what I got out of that bed, and as you can see, 2 of them broke off. But that just means, and I didn't get the pieces out, they were too deep. That just means I'll have at least 2 big ones, but look how small the other ones are. So they're not near as big as last year, but still harvest. December 28th, this is a toothache tree. Yes, toothache tree, not plant. It's got little spines on it. But I read that the Indians would actually use this to pull teeth when needed. So it must be much stronger than the plant. Anyway, it came in. We had the 5-day freeze, and I didn't want to stick it out here with the freeze coming, because I don't know if this was outside, inside. I don't have no idea where it came from, their conditions. And so now I'm planting it, because the freeze is over for a good 10 days or more. Look at that. It has a pretty good root system. I also got a white rain lily. Let's see the foot tag here. So there we go. And I'm going to put it down here by the pink rain lily. I think that'll be pretty. From what I understand, the white one is a native to Florida. And then I started the new year off. Finished it up raking, cutting down some of that's died off. A little chop and drop. So I finished off the year 2022 stressing out my apple trees. 2 of them I cut the tops off, and I just pulled them out and pinned them down. And then this one, I didn't have much to top off, just basically pinning it down. And this one, I didn't top anything off on this one, just pinning it down. I hope this works and gets them to bloom. January 6th, I dug up some more yams, and I only broke one where you can see the white on it. That's the only one I broke. And then I chopped and dug up and moved one of the tree marigolds. That was quite an ordeal digging that thing up, and this is a small one. I have another small one and then that big one yet to move. A few of the star flowers are starting to come up, and a couple of the snowflakes are starting to come up. The freeze did kill 2 of my apple cactuses, but I do have one still alive. I have a lot of weeding back here to do. I got one daffodil popping up. My ginger sold out real quick, and I put in another bed, or moved it around. Took that one out, made this one long. It'd be nicer to walk around. Now that the lemongrass has all been trimmed, you can see all the way through here, and you can see my bay tree, because usually it's hiding behind the lemongrass. The elephant garlic is looking really good. I believe all of it came back up. I finished raking section 2, and section 3 is now done. This is a small patch of the other garlic I'm growing. It doesn't look quite as well as the cold hit it, but it's doing okay. And that freeze took out all the succulents I had and burnt some of the cactus in the, burnt the agave. But I think they're going to make it through. I think they'll recover just fine. Did my citrus trees survive the freeze? We won't know until spring. All of those yellow irises I dug up, I've been planting them all over the place. And I still have 2 9-gallon buckets left to plant. And I have really no more ideas of where to put them. So I'm going to take them to my garden group, and hopefully somebody else wants them. Thanks for watching, everyone.